And that's when I got the rash.
Oh,
yeah, that's how I got.
Which
the rash.
time?
Both actually. You think I would have figured it out after the first time, but nope.
No.
Nope. I stuck it in
Alzheimer's
there
patient.
Just it's a tetanus shot, and that's not a place you want to get a tetanus shot.
So that's what that large tub of mystery cream in the bathroom was about.
No,
that's not that.
That was something else.
Was it something that gave you the rash?
It wouldn't be something that gave me a rash.
Huh. All right. So that's why the guy in the cheap-looking UPS uniform left yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 99 of the Cretins Guild podcast.
I need my own place.
I am Jay. With me, as always, is Bob. And
yeah, weren't you supposed to be kicked out last time?
He was, but this is the rash we're talking about.
Yeah.
The cat came back.
Yeah. The minute I feel any itching back here, I'm fucking hitting the streets. It's safer out there.
But yeah, so he's visiting for the Thanksgiving holiday, and we figured, hey, what better time to get online and talk about filth and foul and filth and talk about some video games than at a time when we're supposed to be thankful for everything that's going on.
Yes. We're flarring and thankful for all the filth and flarring and foul and filth. Foul.
Who doesn't love flarring?
Foulness.
So Bob, what have you been up to? Because it's been a while since I've spoken to you. You've been Mr. Busy Pants down there in FLA.
Yeah, Mr. Audio Big Shoots.
I don't know how big shoots you call me, but I do have the distinction of being yelled at personally by Kevin Dunn. That's a new experience.
I mean, who among us?
Yeah. I mean, the last.
I know everyone's dream to do that.
I felt like I was personally being insulted by Kevin Dunn. Really?
Yeah. The 47 camera cuts in 8 seconds from WrestleMania 32 was.
Oh my god.
Roman Reigns taking Billy Gunn's old gimmick and trying to make that shit work because the past couple of years of Roman Reigns has been going over so swimmingly.
Yeah, right.
Well, the last few months have actually gone over really well.
Well, he's been interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you not hear him?
I can't hear him anymore. No.
Oh.
We try something.
Yeah.
Did you perhaps turn down your volume on your headphones?
Do I have headphone volume?
I don't know.
Sometimes
balls. Hang on a second.
Gotta work on Christmas sometimes. You gotta work on Christmas sometimes.
You got something? Okay.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the swing of your schling and the schling.
Live equipment fixing.
Yeah. So, and with the audio engineer among us on the other side of the monitor.
Yeah, whatever. So everyone knows that back in the pandemic, the Thunderdome era, WWE was doing artificial crowd noise that they pulled straight from their W2K20 games.
By the way,
God, really?
Yes. They really
I
did.
Didn't know.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It would laugh track for our podcast right here.
Well, once earlier this year, WrestleMania was the first time that crowds came back, and they made the decision to let's just rely on the live crowds. And then, like the day before, they realized, hey, it's going to be raining. The crowd might not be up, or they may not be there. Let's have the artificial crowd there to help enhance the crowd, help boost them up or whatever, just on our end, make it sound good. And thank God they did, because Hulk Hogan racist ass saved my job.
Oh no.
Really?
He came out, the whole stadium booed the hell out of him, but you didn't hear that at home because they covered up the boos with cheers. And like the next day, the higher ups heard that and was like, oh, really? Oh, wow. Maybe we should keep this crowd sweetening thing. So ever since then, even though there are live crowds still in attendance, we have live crowd sweetening going on, which is really kind of weird. But at the same time, if you don't know it, then that means I'm doing my job pretty damn good.
Imagine how much deep shit you'd be in if we had a listenership right now.
Well, I think it's probably the worst kept secret in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Did they used to do this like all the time? Because it seems like
not
a very
before
McMahon
COVID
thing to do.
No, pre-COVID it wasn't a thing because it was, the crowds were full and
actually that's not true. They did have like some kind of can pop, can cheer that they would feed in every once in a while, and they got really criticized for it.
Well,
Oh yeah, usually to try to put Roman over.
Yeah,
make
it was
people cheer
it was
for
going to
him.
be to like embellish the Golden Boy. We know that there was a thing about WCW doing it for Gilbert,
Yeah.
but the
Goldberg.
sorry, Gilbert gets organic pops every time he comes out, don't you?
Yes, he
Blaine?
does.
We know you do.
That's right, brother. I sure fucking do. Oh yeah. Cocaine.
Oh, God bless Gilbert. No, it was for Goldberg. But the canard here is that like on the distinguished competition
language.
Sorry, the shit here is that over on the other channel on which the distinguished competition would air their program, they would knock the whole Goldberg can chance thing as if they had a platform to stand on, and they probably did for a really long time. But
well, I mean,
now they don't, right?
You look at it back in that time too. WWF were the guys that always made fun of WCW for hiring the old people,
right?
And keeping around the Nacho Man and the Huckster, and now they're paying $7 million a year to Goldberg and what's his fuck?
Hulk Hogan,
the angry farmer dude.
Sting.
No, Sting works for Brock Lesnar.
God, I forgot. Yeah, he's from Pink Nipples, Iowa, right?
Yeah, close. It's Brown Hole, Minnesota.
That's where he's from. He's from Pink Nipples, Iowa.
Whenever I think of Iowa, I think of that episode of South Park where they have the farmer wearing the overalls and no shirt with the really pink nipples.
I haven't watched South Park since season 1, dude. I'm sorry.
You're paying way too much attention to that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was in the early days, like season 3 or 4.
Again, who among us?
Right.
Like, I mean,
yeah. Iowa does corn also, I believe.
Oh, that's damn right they do.
And some other things, I'm pretty sure, but for the most part, okay. Actually, that's more of a Midwestern thing, isn't it?
Oh, fuck, I hope not.
Well, for one thing, just wear your underwear. You should be fine.
That's true.
For two, no, it's like you'll see like cornhole boards.
Oh, dude, cornhole boards are fucking everywhere in this state.
Right.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And by cornhole board, that's the apparatus that's used to.
That's what the glory holes cut into.
That's where the glory holes cut into. That's right. That's where you kind of like prostrate yourself at an angle.
Yeah, and you dip
to the
your
ground.
sack into the hole.
Right.
And,
sodomy.
And then everyone goes cornhole, and everyone has a good time.
Oh,
we all have a turkey sandwich
it's
afterwards.
Sodomy with a spectatorship and turkey sandwiches.
Turkey sandwich.
Just in case you forgot what podcast you're fucking listening to.
Yeah. I seriously doubt they forgot.
Okay.
This is the Cretins Guild, sponsored by what's our Podfix? Podfix.
Podfix, yes. Right.
And they love us because they have enough Cretins Guild.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone else.
Some unnamed
There's
parties,
enough of us.
Yeah, some unnamed parties have had more than enough of us and therefore no longer sponsor us.
Actually, they grew by one more show recently, and they've just added Best Darn Diddly podcast. Miles and Richie are now part of Podfix.
Nice.
Awesome. That's about fucking time.
Fucking somebody's alumni and somebody who's far more talented than
Yeah. If you have not listened to Best Darn Diddly, it is it's a Simpsons fan cast hosted by Mr. Most Days Off Miles. And it is one of the best like niche podcasts out there. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
What season are they in right now, Bob? I haven't listened in a few months.
I think they just entered season 12.
Yeah, so there's 29, 35 more seasons to go, something like that, because The Simpsons is never going to fucking end.
Yeah.
So talk about
genius move.
Oh, absolutely genius. Never going to run out of content, because by the time you get done with it, if that ever happens, you can go back to season 1 and start over.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, now we're going to talk about this and from a different light. Like let's compare Homer's actions from season 1 to Homer from season 35. Dick jokes, fart. It's like,
except for instead of analyzing it as like mid 20-year-olds, we're now analyzing it as 52-year-olds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So when you loop around to to episode 1 again, you could actually carry you till like your dying day, right?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's built-in content, and that's brilliant.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
But bully for Podfix, because that's a great show.
That's what you call a get.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful show.
Because weirdly enough, like Simpsons podcasts seem to be that strangely inflating niche in podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
and I've not listened to. Well, I've not heard many really good ones except for Miles's.
Well,
Like, no shit.
he actually cares about the subject matter.
Well,
You
he's
can tell,
actually
like, it's
funny. I think that.
Well, yeah.
that tears the difference. It's the delineation.
He's funny, and he's not gonna just sit there and glad hand you the entire time and be like, "Oh, this was brilliant. This was brilliant." He'll tell you, "If no, this is a bad fucking episode."
Yeah.
Like, and it's nice to hear someone who is realistic about the show and understands how the show works. He's great. The show is great, and always excellent guests on there. Bob, you've been on how many times now?
I think twice, and I'm probably coming because season 13 or 14, The Simpsons go to Epcot. I'm pretty sure he has me lined up for that one.
Yeah. That's probably a good fit, I would say. Yeah,
it would have been the residential theme park opiner.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have me on, I'm gonna have some words with him. That's for sure.
Oh well, we'll have words with him, and we'll get Justin from Morning Monorail all revved up and get him over there too.
We get old-fashioned nerd fight going, lots of slapping.
I fucking love that dude. Justin's awesome.
Yeah.
Shit, no, fuck Justin. Justin's a dick.
He's right. He's your mortal enemy.
Keep it going.
He's legit like one of my favorite people. But,
well, if you ever come down here, I'll have you meet him.
I can't wait. We're hoping sometime next year to get down.
Nice.
But yeah, no, fuck Justin. Stupid new house that looks awesome and his awesome fucking family.
Way to shoot, Scott Hall. Good job. Who was the guy that was like on the mic? He was like trying to tear somebody down, and then he ended up saying like a bunch of nice shit about him, kind of off mic during a transition.
I thought that was me.
That was you.
I think that was me talking.
I meant like just
that
now.
Sounds like Jay.
No. I think when I was in full on Goldie mode, I ran Justin down, and then we got done, and I was like, he's a really nice guy. Like, I actually really like him because I felt bad. Like, I was like, oh, this persona's gone too far. Like, I don't want to kill the guy.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a heel.
Unless we step in the ring, brother, then you're fucked up. Yeah. So
I'll do to you what I did to Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
No.
Which is disappointing.
Which is leave her unsatisfied and wanting for more.
Yeah. While you go down to the sushi joint and
scare Corey half to death
Corey
because there's a wall of man at the bar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's safe to talk shit about the Hulkster.
Yeah, he can't find
with
you.
The distance of like
his
300
back is so bad he's not leaving the house.
You go answer it. I gotta go hide.
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought it was like, knock on wood. He's not gonna find me.
No, the Hulkster's at the door, and I've got to run now. Finally found you, brother.
Can't again, brother.
I saw you tip poorly at that sushi restaurant. It's like, you saw no such thing.
Land shark, brother.
Candygram, brother. Oh, no.
I'm not falling for that. You're a Hulk Hogan land shark.
My best friends are black people.
Oh, God. No one believes that, Hulk.
Yeah.
Lego.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and burn your crosses. It's Hulk Hogan time.
Eat your pasta. My favorite bit of Hulkster trivia is when
Pasta Mania.
Sorry, did I say Spaghetti Mania or something?
No. You said eat your pasta.
Eat your pasta. Yeah, Pasta Mania. No, my favorite bit of trivia about him was the bootleg Lego minifig that you sent to me that one time, and there's kind of like a cottage industry of bootleg Lego minifigs, and one of them was custom made to look like Hulk Hogan, except it couldn't be called Hulk Hogan because you're attempting litigation there. So the caption for it was "Wrestler who gets winded easily."
If they made one of The Rock, what would they put it? Wrestler who sweats profusely?
Probably. A wrestler who got out. How about that? He escaped.
Oh, that reminds me.
What?
I shared this on Twitter, but I'll go ahead and share it with you guys. So on SummerSlam last Sunday, was it last Sunday? I think so. Yeah. It was supposed to be the 25th anniversary of the Rock's debut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we kept doing all these things that remind you, hey, remember when The Rock did this and when The Rock did that? And remember his debut and everything here at SummerSlam or Survivor Series. And we'll even have, since it was 25 years ago, we'll have a 25-man over the Battle Royal and whatever. The thing is, The Rock didn't show up the entire night.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But 3 times during the show, when we went to an ad break, we started a promo that starts exactly like The Rock's entrance music.
No.
And I was watching the cameras of the crowd when we went to ad. And do you smell? The crowd popped harder than you could believe. They went nuts. And can you imagine that very, very quick transition from mutilation to just absolute depression, like within 10 seconds, like, The Rock's coming, he's coming. It's a fucking ad. God damn it.
So it was
that's bad form.
It was like how Hulk Hogan left Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Oh,
no. Only we did it 3 times. By the 3rd time I was watching, the crowd still popped for the 3rd time.
Oh, all right.
That's a virtual high five.
Holy shit, that was great.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's how you kill a crowd. The crowd's momentum, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the whole night they're thinking, "Oh, The Rock's going to show up. He's definitely going to show up. He's going to make a surprise appearance." They're teasing him way too much. He's got to show up at some point. Maybe he'll be at the very end of the show, and like the whole show's going through its process. Roman Reigns, he wins his match. It's the end of the show, and then the house just the show lights turn off, and it's like, "Everyone, have a good night." Are you kidding?
Whoa.
Jesus.
That's fucking stupid. Vince is losing his goddamn. Well, okay. Well, he's
80 or something like that.
Right. Okay, that's some real shit there. The funny thing is that like whenever anybody mentions the Rock days, the first thing that I think about usually is when him and Mankind were feuding, I think, or him and Triple H were feuding, and somehow they end up kind of like shooting on each other in the ring, and they end up like doing this for like 30 seconds, like the thing, and the camera's like profile for the ring, and it's all 3 of them just doing that at each other, and that's the first thing that I think of. And then whenever I mention that to people, they're like, "That never happened." A, it did. Look it up. And B, they're like, "Well, why don't you remember like most of Rock's stuff first? Like, do you smell pie and all that, or do you like pie and whatever?" And I'm like, "Because that's not as traumatic."
I got to be honest, I don't remember that at all.
You're in the same room, but that might have traumatized you as well.
I don't recall that in the slightest.
It was either him and Triple H, or him and Mankind and Triple H all doing it at the same time. And I was like, this is some surreal fucking shit going on right here.
I don't doubt that it happened.
Yeah.
Because the late 90s in the WWF were the fucking Wild West.
Ooh, yeah. No fucks were ventured.
Zero.
Ever.
Zero.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, we actually have a topic tonight.
Bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. We do.
Okay.
So for those curious, we wanted to talk about games, and that's especially cool for me because that's what I pretty much do all the time.
We're talking about video games.
We're going to talk about video games.
That's so goddamn lame.
Specifically talking about video game difficulty. Video game difficulty's been in people's forefront discussion lately. Actually dating back about a year. There's a lot of stuff going on about people wanting, difficulty options for different games and stuff like that. And
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 years. And I can personally see both sides of it because I understand where people are coming from, but I also understand where the developers come from when they say no. So I do see that. And one of the things we want to do is we wanted to do this as we're playing a game.
Right.
So Bob, you kind of broached this entire subject with a situation that occurred to you playing a mobile game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
honestly, I love that this is about a mobile game because mobile games are so often overlooked, which
is bullshit. Also,
is bullshit because mobile games are fucking fun.
Yeah. Well, good ones are great.
Yeah.
Bad ones are fucking horrifying.
Yes.
But not horrifying in a great way, or in the way that a good horror game would be horrifying. But essentially, yeah. What was the game that kind of like inspired this topic for you?
Well, there's a little bit of a story to this. So let me first ask you guys, what sci-fi property do you know me to be the biggest fan of?
That's
gonna
easy.
Go ahead and say
Farscape.
Forbidden Planet. I was going to go with that.
Don't ever ask these guys a serious question.
Okay, it would be original series Star Trek, specifically with you. The thing I associate you most with the original series Star Trek would actually be the films, because you're the one who introduced me to Wrath of Khan.
It's not Warehouse 23.
Warehouse 13.
Fucking take my own joke.
So for me personally, it would be those. But additionally, we also have kind of a side issue here where we both personally love Deep Space Nine so much. We've had a lot of discussions about that. So in a generic statement, Star Trek would be what
in a generalized bubble, it's all of Star Trek, including the J.J. Abrams universe up to a point.
The Kelvin's okay.
The Kelvin universe, yeah. Well, Into Darkness can suck my taint, but other than that,
it's getting spicy, folks.
All right, so there's this mobile game that I've been seeing ads for. It's like, all right, let's try this. It's called Star Trek Fleet Command.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and it's like this really basic Star Trek game where you design your space station, that you build ships, you mine resources, you do missions, you fight bad guys, and then you compete against like other players here and there, depending on what you're doing. Sure. So you start off by joining like a faction, alliance, a guild. I don't know what you want to call it. I joined one.
A people.
Like it was like a group of like 50 guys. And we realized like the guys at the top, the leadership of the guild, were basically, they weren't playing anymore. They were kind of like being lazy and they stopped playing. So I grabbed a number of guys. It's like, hey guys, I'm going to go build my own group. You want to come with me? We'll be active. We'll have fun. And I was noticing as I was playing, like say you'd level up your ships to like 100,000 power or whatever. And I hit this point where the difficulty of the missions, I went from enemies who were close to the same power level as me because I was like 100,000 power level, I'd be fighting against ships who were 300,000.
You know where this is going, yeah.
Yeah, it got to the point where I couldn't do any of these missions because they were just too difficult. So I figured, okay, I'm going to start doing like lesser missions, mining missions and whatever. So I was on this one mission that required me to mine like dilithium and ore and everything, and like a really, really high amount, like 2.5 million or something like that.
Jesus.
You hit grind or fly, basically.
Yeah, it was basically
you hit the mobile game's difficulty ceiling, which is kind of an endemic with a lot of mobile games.
Right. At the same time, I was still having fun, and it's Star Trek. So yeah, you have my attention. So as I'm playing, I take control. I build this new faction. I'm the leader of it. And then this, like some other guys who were in our previous faction, they went to another one, a more powerful, bigger one. And they reached out to me and they said, hey, you should join up. You should join an alliance, a partnership, a non-aggressive pack or whatever with this other big alliance. I'm like, that's not a bad idea because it's always better to have more friends than enemies.
Right.
Because your ships and your stations and everything can be attacked at random. And depending on like your protective levels, you lose everything or whatever. It's a whole thing, a game mechanic. So I lined up with them. I joined up with their leader. I said, hey, let's join an alliance. We'll fight some of your battles with you, and you fight some of our battles with us. And anyone gives us problems, you can go after them, and same back and forth. So this was pretty good. And that same day, I'm doing mining, and I'd been mining for like a week straight, over a week, to complete these two missions that I really couldn't progress any further until I finished these missions.
Right.
Go to bed, wake up. I get this message: you've been attacked. You've been attacked. You've been attacked. It was like 96 No, I'm not kidding you. 96 messages of you've been attacked. And first off, okay, whatever. I'm being attacked. It's part of the game. And then when I looked it up, and it has like a battle log of who attacked you, it was one guy, part of the alliance I had just joined.
Ooh, betrayal in the ranks.
They had raided me overnight and stole all my resources that I had been saving up for over a week.
Oh,
It soured me to the point. I mean, if it was just some rando, I was like, whatever, I'll just start over again. But it was some alliance that I had just shook hands with And
That's bullshit.
It was.
Were these other people in your group like friends or something?
No, there's just people that I knew.
Dude,
or not really
God
knew, but I
damn it,
was playing with them.
Hard. That's some shit. That's some Sea of Thieves shit right there.
It soured me to the point where I instantly deleted the game, and I actually have like a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth regarding Star Trek. It's going to take me a while to get over that.
Dude, that sucks ass. God damn it.
Yeah. That's the difficulty level, because I couldn't do like some of these easier missions, is why I was doing the ones that took me forever to try to finish.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's kind of a special case though, because that's like a 1-2 punch of disgruntlement.
Yeah,
if that's a word.
It is.
It is now.
All right. First of all, you hit the typical mobile game difficulty ceiling, where you're either going to like start paying to get ahead, or you're going to start grinding your ass off and investing hours that you don't have, or try to lean into your greater autist, and I don't think you have one.
Oh yeah, and that was the thing. There was like, I got so into it. I played like 3 days straight around the clock on my off time.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting on my lazy boy, just playing all day long, plugged in the phone, just let's play, sure. And I was having fun with it, but
yeah. But the bigger crime here is that you're able to take advantage of the game's social systems, which I never do in any games like that. Yeah, I mean, Muscle Hustle kind of branched out on because of the group. There's a Facebook group for Muscle Hustle, but you're always competing with each other, so there's no real chance for betrayal. You're just going to constantly lay the smack down because that's the name of the game. Not technically. That's the WWE branded game that I'm pretty sure does not play anything like Muscle Hustle, regardless. No, this one's core social mechanic sounds like mutual support. So the fact that they put like a friendly fire mechanic in there to begin with, it's a little that kind of eats ass. That's a bit of a dig. But the other thing is that like you had managed to make connections with people on like other groups, and then you invited them to their group, and then they joined up with you, and then they joined another group and then invited you along. All of that was rendered in good faith. And then all of a sudden the end game was just to pilfer your shit.
Yeah, basically, because I was the highest of the group and I had the most resources to steal.
That fucking blows.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, keep that garbage off your fucking phone. Find anything else branded Star Trek and just go with that. Shit. How many like decent Star Trek flight or command sims can you think of that would be more fulfilling than that? Probably not the one on the PS2 that you played recently.
Not that one. No, that's a pile of shit.
I've got a really good one on the Wii that I still play every once in a while. Star Trek Conquest.
Yeah, fucking stick with it then.
Go with that one.
Don't have to deal with other people. It's a one-player game.
Yeah, other people are just a fucking sham. Don't worry about it. That's right. It's just you're jerking them all off. I guess that's what that means. I don't know. I'm surprised that there's been like no games that have leaned super hard into like the submarine or fleet commander side of the Star Trek narrative, like Wrath of Khan.
That's kind of what this game is. There's a lot of dogfighting involved. Yeah, that was one of the things that enticed me about the game.
Oh, you mean the mobile game you're talking about?
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's the official word on it. I wouldn't call that an issue of difficulty, though. I'd call that an issue of really predatory user engagement design, or
but there was that
user attraction
design. You wouldn't have run into that if it didn't have that difficulty barricade there.
Yeah,
where you were forced to be mining fucking dilithium for a week.
Yeah, which unfortunately, like as great as the production values on that game seem to be, that's shit design, and that's kind of what I was thinking about when I said earlier when I said that artificial difficulty barriers are endemic with mobile games, because we've played them.
Yep.
And if they are not like endless runners or whatever, which tend to be okay. Punch Quest tends to be fucking awesome. Then
Fleet Command is free to play but pay to win, basically.
Sure. Yeah.
Free to play, pay to win.
That's most mobiles at this point.
Pay to maximize is how I put it, because then you have like games like The Simpsons tapped out, where you're not really winning anything, but you're paying through the fucking nose to get access to all that content.
Yeah.
And what's that content do? Nothing. Jack and cock. Shit. I'm sorry. It was shit.
See, for me, when we brought this up, the first game that came to mind for me was Uncharted 2. So the Uncharted series is like my favorite PlayStation series.
I know where this is going.
I love the games
already. Yeah.
And I've beaten them all except Uncharted 2. And for me, Uncharted 2 ended when I got to the last boss fight. Because no matter what the fuck I did, I wasn't winning. Couldn't beat him. I tried for, I think, 3.5, 4 hours one day. And I just got to the point where I was just like, I'm done. I don't need to ever play this game again. I don't care how the story ends. I don't care what happens next. As far as I'm concerned, I won. I'm moving on to Uncharted 3.
Those kinds of games are thankfully easy to get past because they're more cinematic experiences than game experiences.
Yeah, but I wanted the cinematic experience to close the story.
Yeah, I know.
And it wasn't the same as looking it up on YouTube and being like, all right, how's it end? Oh, great, fucking wonderful. Okay.
The satisfaction wasn't there.
Yeah, there's no satisfaction. Like this is like the saddest handy ever. You know, it's just I didn't.
The stripper's not even crying. What is this?
It's so much better when the stripper is crying.
Yeah, it really is.
And that was the one for me because it was just like the game is such a breeze to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like such an easy, simple, understandable game to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game's like, no, you don't get to beat us. You don't get to win.
To me, that's not a question of, well, it is a question of difficulty because it gets hard suddenly. And that is not what she said because she was dating Hulk Hogan. Yeah, this is Hulk Hogan has become our target for this. Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle's going, fucking finally. Not me.
The Rigster is just leaning back in his chaise lounge, taking a sip off of a lit and just being like, God damn it, I get a day off today.
Hey, for the record, we all love Rob Riggle.
Yeah, we all respect the Riggle.
We all love Rob Riggle. But we all hate Hulk Hogan.
I'll respect Hulk Hogan if he's like within 10 feet of me, but because he is an intimidating fucking creature. Anyway.
Yeah, but you can outrun him.
Back of a human being.
Yeah. There was a game that I had that also echoed that. By the way, I did get to beat Uncharted 2, and it was Uncharted 2. It was cool. But I know that that boss was bullshit though, because you had to be like, you had to throw one of those little fruits from the tree at him, but you couldn't get too close to it because it would blow up in your face or some shit. And then of course he's shooting at you at the same time. And
you have to hop around. It's not like it's not like it's just a flat ground. You're hopping over and jumping onto pillars and jumping across. So it's like
it was probably you played it on a medium, probably, right?
No, I played the Uncharted games on hard.
Did you play it on hard?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, it took me at least 2 hours, if not more, to beat him.
Yeah, it was. I got to the point where I was just like, I was at 3.5, 4 hours trying to beat him. I was just like, I'm fucking done. I don't ever need to play this again.
Yeah,
and I haven't. It's been 4 years. I played all 4 other Uncharted games except that one.
5 technically, right?
No, 4.
Was there Uncharted 4?
Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 4, and Lost Legacy.
That's 5 games.
Yeah, I played the other 4.
Oh, right. Okay, you played the other 4
multiple
repeatedly.
times. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, I guess there's 5 others because there's Golden Abyss on PSP, but no.
Golden Nuggets.
The Vita game, no. I know a lot of people love it. I am not one of those people.
Yeah. That's right. You had a Vita for a while. I forgot about that.
I did. I missed my Vita. I need to get it back.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
the
you're
good
the only
news
one of
is
the 3 of us.
The good news is, trailing thought, you can find them pretty regularly.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, and the nice thing is you can get them through Japan too, where they're even cheaper.
Fucking A.
And they're
still very popular over there.
Not region locked. So
that's kind of a thing to say though, because Dreamcasts are still very popular over there.
That's true.
Are they?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
All right.
That's so. To me, that's not really a question of, I guess, impenetrable difficulty, more than it is a question of balance. Because up until that point,
it's easy.
Yeah, well, up until that point, there was a pretty consistent escalation of challenge.
Sure. Yeah, it wasn't. I won't say it's not easy. It's not an easy game, but it's something where it's that level's a little bit more difficult than the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
That level's a little bit more difficult than the previous one.
Yeah.
And then you get to the last boss, and it's like, what the? Have I forgotten how to play? What is happening here?
Yeah. That to me was I've had a moment like that too. It was Lament of Innocence, and I think you remember me playing that at Tally Ho.
I do.
And I was like, "Fuck death, fuck the Grimm ass fucking Reaper."
I remember some growling from the couch next to the craps table.
Yes, it sucks, and I missed that craps table. So Lament of Innocence was it was middling to begin with, and it was it was the Castlevania's not first attempt, but it was like their latent attempt to get into a 3D on the PS2 because they did Symphony of the Night, and then they did the N64 ones, and they were like, well, we're never doing that again. Oh, you're hopping out?
No, I'll be right back. I'm just listening.
Okay. So after the N64, they did the GBA ones, which I still have yet to find on the Switch. Sorry, trailing. And then they were like, all right, we're going to do 3D again for the PS2. So this goes all the way back to when Leon Belmont, the so-called patriarch of the entire Belmont clan, which completely erases a whole bunch of the GBA stuff. Fucking never mind. Down the Asperger's hole we go. They turned it into kind of like a Devil May Cry-ish sort of an affair. Now, if that sounds familiar to you, it's because they did that with Lords of Shadow, but they did it really well in Lords of Shadow. And here, they did it mediocrely. And I was like, okay, well, it's Castlevania, so I'll play it. Get that shit out of my fucking face.
Sorry, I had to get up and get it off my shelf because, you know.
Get what? I can't see it.
Castlevania Lament of Innocence, the game he's talking about right now.
Yeah, he's touching it with his bare hands.
If we can do anything, we should at least cause a little bit of trauma.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say that was that traumatic for me, but
I didn't realize this was completely that's cool. Sorry.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's like getting a 2-pound dump in a paper bag.
I don't know. I've had fun playing this one.
I know.
I know you don't.
I know. I'm not gonna shit all over for you. Except it fucking sucks. Anyway. So the middle of the game is like it's pretty middling. At best, it was above middling. Had a killer soundtrack. That shit grinded. But it was a hub world, and it tried to be like Devil May Cry. And at the time, there was only Devil May Cry, and to some extent, God of War. But and by the time I reached the final stage, I was like, all right, well, I'm glad this is almost over. This has felt like enough of a slog, and it's time to wrap this up. So I get to death, and he just like fucking 2-3 shots you, like straight up. Oh. Now, in the middle of all this, it's still very much like a style action kind of a game. So by then, if you haven't figured out how to chain up effectively, then you're going to get your ass whooped every time. But the thing is that the game doesn't really telegraph this very well to the player. It gives you tons of breathing room, and even in the hardest difficulty, all the way up to the last stage. But the last boss, fucking the Grim fucking Reaper, his calcium-rich little smirk. You just, I don't want to think about it. So, yeah, same thing as what he's talking about, and it feels like a special kind of hurt because you're like, I thought it was good, I thought it was worthy.
So before we keep this discussion going,
yeah.
One of the things we were talking about doing, because we have this basically is the Cretins Suck at Video Games, the podcast, but
right.
we'll get back to that. It's and also follow me on YouTube at SquarePex. We're actually going to play a game, and you guys that are watching right now will be able to see us and play along with us. Not play along with us, but just you fucking diddle yourself or something. I don't know. We're going to be playing a game Bob has never played before, and it's called Star Flux. This is a card game. We're going to be playing on Board Game Arena, and the neat thing about this one is that the game, the rules of the game are very simple because the rules of the game are always displayed on screen, and people are able to change the rules whenever it is their turn. Mm-hmm. So there are winning conditions, and you will be able to. You'll figure it out. Everything is good. Bobby, are you starting the game up?
I haven't started it up yet. Okay. I want to point out that if you are listening to our podcast, what you can do is go to our Cretins Guild YouTube channel, and you can watch our progression because we're probably not going to describe every move we're doing to the exact point.
Yeah, that is correct. You'll probably hear us. We'll be talking and kind of just conversing as we always do in our podcasts. But it'll be less. And now I am going to play the Star Trek card. It'll be more, it's like, oh, fuck you. How'd you do that? So, stuff like that, the normal tomfoolery that we're used to.
Why are your pants down? What's going on? This is how I assert dominance. Yes. This is cool. There's like a little audio and video connection options down here.
Right. So it says this game we're playing, this version is a beta version on this website. So if it plays differently than what you might be used to, sorry, whatever.
That's fine. Mo Beta Flux.
New to me.
We're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're all
Estimated
signed in, ready to
duration.
go.
14 minutes.
All right.
Nah.
And I just thought of something.
What?
We haven't fought for this sucker in a while.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
I'm all right being a 3-time champ. That's fine. Let's go.
You're already
That's
3-time
great.
champ.
Well, I only got 2 stickers up here, so I'm good being a 4-time champ then.
Well, who's holding it right now?
Well, our traditional rules are after 30 days, it's vacant, and it currently is vacant.
Okay. So it was Theme Park Rob last, right?
Last was Chris from Ear to Ear Magic.
Yeah,
back
you
in
stuck
August.
Chris from Ear to Ear Magic.
You haven't even met him. You're just.
I don't give a
fucking
shit.
putting
That
him
guy
in.
sucks.
All
I
right.
really like your work.
full on Choppa. I love it.
I'm the worst heel ever. It's like, you're a bitch. You're very talented though.
You're like Stimpy in the one cartoon where he's
I'm gonna beat you up. I'm really sorry about my words.
You're not very nice. I've met your mother, and she's a lovely woman.
All right, once I hit start game, I don't know how quickly this is going to go into it. So like you guys said, I've never played it before.
Okay.
Let's start the game.
Why don't you get that over there, Corey, so I can't see your cards?
Oh right, shit.
And yeah, we'll just.
All right, and
let's
I'm
see.
acknowledging the
waiting
beta warning.
for Corduroy and
Mhm.
just all right. We are ready.
Here we go. All right. So as you can see, the basic rules in the middle, Bob. We are able to draw 1 card and play 1 card, and that's how
All
it
right.
is gonna go. So
Okay.
there are
am
no.
I playing one of the cards in my hand?
Yeah, there are currently no rules or no goals, so there's no way to win on the first hand.
Okay.
So, for example, I have a goal in my hand right now where it says, if these 2 cards are in play on the table, the person who has them in play wins. So,
I don't think I'm winning this game.
you may. You would be surprised.
All right.
One of the times we played Monster Flux, Victor won on the 3rd hand accidentally.
Well, since
right,
I'm displaying my hand to the universe on the StreamYard, so I might as well go with this one. Okay.
So energy crystals and the monolith. All right. So different card types. Obviously, rules are rules. Limits will be things that are going to limit how many cards you're able to draw or how many cards you're able to have in your hand at any one time. Goals are like the things Bob just played there, which are the goals to actually win. So a person who has the energy crystals and the monolith in play would be able to win. And there are cards called keepers, which are things that you're able to put in front of you, which are the objects you need to complete the goals. There are also things called creepers. We will get to those once those are in play.
Okay. So it is my turn?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So draw one here. Oh, I'm sorry. How do I draw? Shit.
I think it drew automatically for you because I think you have 4 cards in your hand.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Son, how do I work the magic light box?
Are you winning,
I am most certainly not winning. Couldn't play that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So we have a new
get out of
goal.
it.
Is that what that is?
New goals.
Immediately, we have a new goal. The power of the dark side. We need evil and an unseen force.
It's like real life. Keep changing my goals until I lose.
All right, I'm going to play my keeper.
Nice. I don't really know what the hell this is, but it's a monolith. What does that do?
It's just one of my keepers. Like
Okay.
the one that got discarded,
Mm-hmm.
I would have needed the monolith and the energy crystals.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Some players may choose to surprise counter the monolith.
I don't think I have anything to surprise counter that with, so you don't have to worry about me. And just because I'm like kind of
What is yours up top say, Corey?
you can choose to surprise Connor, retain surprise.
Yeah, you can hold on to it. Like, what cards do you have in your hand? Do you have any surprises in your hand?
I do, but you're not supposed to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And it wouldn't have been a good idea to play it at that point anyway. Trying to. Oh yeah, because I was kind of really curious about this. What the difficult game conversation can be like really stretchable.
Sure.
It can go anywhere. because there are like games that you play explicitly to be difficult.
Yeah.
There are games that just kind of like turn difficult, but you manage to persevere with them just because you like so much more about it. And there's a lot of sides to the topic that I am not going to do that. No. Okay. Hopefully without the conversation degenerating into like entitlement and blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
So what is like the hardest game you have willfully played? We'll start with that one.
Well, I still regularly play Castlevania.
Number one.
Yeah, I've never beaten it.
That's right. Okay.
I've never gotten past the 3rd level.
Hmm.
And I play that 2 or 3 times a year. And that's fucking proper hard, and I still love it.
I'm gonna throw a new rule in there. Have fun with that.
Hand limit 3, huh? Okay. Let's see here.
Huh.
Yeah, no. We'll play the cute fuzzy alien creature.
Sweet. Thanks.
And he travels.
All right. So keeper. Is this me or
this is my turn.
It's Bob? Okay, cool.
So that cute fuzzy alien creature that we just played, you saw he has special text on there. He is going to travel to a different person every hand.
Oh, okay.
So that
was a waste of a fucking card then, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, I just played That's Mine, which is why you...
Cards discard from play. It may move to the top of the draw pile instead.
Well, that was fucking stupid.
What was the significance of the cute fuzzy alien creature? What does he do aside from just move?
He's a keeper, and one of the things is he's going to be a qualifier to win the game. But with him, he travels. So if you keep him in your hand, and the rule comes up where you need the cute fuzzy alien creature to win, you can play him if you've got him in your hand. But if you don't, you have to hope that goal is still in place when it comes back around to you.
Yeah.
So
now the goal's not down here, so it's kind of irrelevant, or it's a good point anyway. But
let's change the goal.
Okay.
You changed the goal. What the hell, man?
And moon.
All right, so I must play 1 card. Now let's see how many turns it takes for the cute fuzzy alien creature to escape my grasp. Get rid of that. And now it's over at it's in your hands.
It's in my hands now.
Okay, good. That's exactly how it works.
So it's difficult to use strategy in this game.
What, Doctor?
Yes and
Where?
No. Once we get more things in play for the rules, where you're able to draw more cards or keep more cards in hand, and once the game really starts sizzling when you're playing more than 1 card per round. Like there are draw or play all cards in your hand, and that's where the real strategy comes into play, because it's like, all right, now I need to know which order to play these in, because certain things you do are going to cause other cards in your hand to disappear. So it's like, okay, well, I have the cards I need for this goal. What order do I need to go in to get them? So
yep. Skipper Bob, let's play 0 cards.
Oh, it's still my turn.
It is still your turn.
Yep.
My turn.
I played something. I guess not. No, I can't.
Oh yeah, it says you must play 0 cards.
Well, this could be that 0 or that beta part of the game.
Oh shit. He played Keeper Unseen Force, but the Keeper didn't show up anywhere. Oh yeah, it showed up in his own hand. Yeah, there. Yeah, I see it.
So
all right,
do I need to do that? No, you don't have any cards left. Well, okay. I guess finish turn.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, womp womp. Well, I'll tell you what, boys. We're gonna get rid of that because that's a dupe, and I need some room in my hand.
All right, Corey. Corey, all right.
All right, Corey.
All right,
Jay.
Corey,
All right. It's very cool. Very nice. Very good. Very good.
I'm gonna give myself an alien city.
That's pretty difficult to do without a down payment.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Or knowing somebody on the
it's like how we got Manhattan. We
Alien City Council.
Some smallpox blankets and a couple of beads, and we got the place.
Yeah, well, it's worth about as much. Man, I'm going to get some people pissed off at me by the end of this year. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, this is my turn.
It is. You are the Brute Squad.
Let's do that.
You fuzzy alien creature moved to Skipper Bab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now over to you.
Let's do.
Oh, here comes the wife.
Let's make this crazy. Extra rules.
Oh, playing extra rules?
Yeah. Once during your turn, you may take the top card from the draw pile and play it immediately. Repeat if you draw a creeper. So you must play 0 cards. I'm going to wormhole.
They're whining.
Keeper limit is 3.
Okay.
All right. So.
Oh. So what if the fuzzy alien shows up in your hand?
And I drew a creeper. Oh shit.
What's ready? So it's the evil, cute, fuzzy alien creature, huh?
I think so. Yeah. If you have keepers in play, and I got one, you must choose one to attach this to. Both cards stay together until discarded. Now, does that override the cute fuzzy alien creature rule?
Jesus. I am so confused right now.
That's half the appeal, Bab.
All right.
That's half the game. You cannot win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. So now the cute fuzzy alien creature's staying with me because it's evil and can't move.
Oh.
And I
playing Flux. No one knows.
Looks like you must resolve creeper evil.
No, but it can take forever.
Select any of the keepers in play from the player that gets evil. Oh, well, I guess that's it. And now it moves. Oh, it still moves from hand to hand. That's sketchy.
You must play 1 card.
But it took the keeper with him.
It took the creeper with it. It did.
Or the creeper, yeah.
You got creeped. Okay. So it's no real secret that like Spelunky is one of my favorite games of all time. That game is hard as balls. It starts from go, and just it outright fucking just bashes you straight away, and it doesn't stop doing that for the entire game. And yet I keep playing it. I think half of it is because you expect it to, and the other half of it is everything else is so great about Spelunky is, you like dissecting and diagramming the game's many, systems for yourself and trying to come up with ways to exploit them, but you never get to exploit them before the game exploits your ass. But it's just so cute and jubilant. The music's great. It's very snappy action. And I keep coming back to it. There's another game, however, that I knew was going to be difficult when I first started it, but I didn't know how goddamn difficult it was going to be. And I more or less got into it because at the time I was like really into freeware and Flash games. You remember Flash. And it was called VVVVV. I might have mentioned that once or twice on the show before too. And it's got a pretty simple premise. The mechanics are that you manipulate gravity and you can travel on ceilings or on floors. The title of the game is kind of like kind of like multiple wordplay, where it refers to the names of the characters. It's 6 characters you have to rescue. And also because the series of V's in the title look like the many spikes that you're bound to hit, like ad nauseum throughout the course of the game.
Sure.
But it's got A, killer music like Spelunky did. B, if you get good at it, it can take you like 20 minutes to beat the whole thing. So it's no time at all. But C, you're not going to be good at it. Mm-hmm. And there's a particular part that's almost like legendary among V freaks called Veni Vidi Vici. And the idea behind this particular segment, some players must discard cards for hand limit 3, and I don't have that many cards on me, so whatever. At that point in the game, it's basically there are these little optional collectibles that you can get. They don't show up in a gallery or anything. It's just like a game progress score of some sort. And one of the collectibles is at the end of. Sorry.
He placed a discard. I thought that was a new rule of a hand limit of 1.
No.
Yeah, you see, I'm paying attention to the game.
No, it's hand limits and creeper limits. Oh man, I don't have any keeper limits. And oh shit, the alien creature's gone, huh?
Yeah, I had to get rid of a keeper, so I got rid of it.
All right. Well, I guess I can get rid of that goal now. All right. Let's skip her Bob's card now.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let's do that.
Tis.
Don't have any cards left. What? Well, what can I do?
Does he draw any or?
It should draw automatically, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drew, but because I already have a keeper, I can't play anything. Or I guess I can change the goal. Well, what does this card do? I don't want that. Fuck. All right, I guess I'm doing this. No, I can't do that. You don't have any card plays left. Then what do I do?
Can you just finish your turn, or
I can, but that feels like a waste. But sure, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, because
You can
when you
only
cycle
keep
around to your
3
next turn, you'll be able to draw another
discard
card.
4 for hand limit of 3.
oh, you gotta
Oh.
you gotta discard.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Do I pick that to discard? No, I can't do that. Why can't I discard this? Or do I have to pick 3 cards? Keep selected. No, I want to keep this one. This one, and I don't know, this one? Keep selected. Okay.
Holy shit. That was a lot of discards.
This is what happens when somebody plays a game for the first time and has no idea what they're doing.
All right, so first of all, and trashed. I want to keep my cards. I must play 0 cards. Let me see. Wormhole for an extra draw. Now, without that rule in place, we can have as many cards in our hand as possible, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I would assume.
I must play 0 cards. Wormhole. New rule replaces play rule. Oh,
okay,
shit.
so now we got to play everything in our fucking hands.
Play
This is
4
when shit
cards
gets wacky.
per turn. All right. Well, you
Damn.
pick any keeper another player has on the
Oh,
table and exchange
damn
it for the one you have on the table. I don't have any keepers on the table at the moment. So that just gets me a keeper, I guess.
I guess.
You must play 1 more card, and I guess all right, that's my keeper.
Okay.
And you must play 4 cards. So this point in VVV is basically just kind of like two long drops in a row, where you reverse polarity and go up towards the top of the screen for like 5 screens. You can't see where you're going, and the walls in this corridor, this narrow corridor, are like all lined with spikes. So it's like razor sharp precision from jump. And then as soon as you get to the top of the screen, there's like a time delayed like damage surface that you land on, so you can't like stay there. You have to hit jump as soon as you hit that surface, or you're out. And then it goes back down a reverse incline that's also 5 screens to the final collectible at the end. And it's horseshit, but but the rest of the game is so fucking delicious that you don't really hold it against it.
Oh. Okay. What do you want?
All right, 4 cards.
Okay.
We're calling out the process here. It looks like you've got 3 keepers. So if you like throw down a goal that favors you, it would be pretty easy to pull off an end game scenario.
I guess that and let's do this one, I guess. Yeah, sure.
I see.
Missed it by that much.
All right. So I must play 4 cards. Man, I hate this rule. Oh, you know what? I can play this card here. And it will be that one. Oh, wait a minute. Discard your choice of up to 2 new rules currently in play. Well, you know what? Fuck all of y'all. I'm done. Oh, up to. I like the draw 3 limitation. That's good. So I can go ahead and play a wormhole. Creeper reassignment. Ah, you cock.
Are there any creepers?
Oh, wait, I've got the creeper, so I have to give it to somebody else. Well,
But you discarded that.
select one item from one player's keeper section. So, and well, we just got rid of that. No, we didn't. There you go. Oh, come on. There.
I think it has to be on a human player for the brain parasite. Like an actual have to be on bug-eyed monster,
Like
traveler, the crew.
Oh, okay. So like,
Yeah, you can't brain parasite a sword.
that blows. What if it's a sentient sword? You must select exactly one item from one player's keeper section. That's what I did. All right, so maybe you're not good to go. Time traveler, perhaps?
It's just not letting you do it, huh?
One item from one player's keeper section. So is that not an item?
item?
Oh, I have too many things selected. Okay, all right. Let's go with you then, and not you. All right. You must select a creeper card and play. Oh my god. All right. One item from one player's keeper section. What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know.
Do you have to select the keeper group?
All right, let me read this guy. If you have keepers with brains in play, you must choose one to attach this to. Both cards stay together until discarded. You cannot win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. All right. Brains. He's got a brain. Brains. He's got a brain. All right. So what's the deal? Let me gift you my brain parasite. Keeper equipments. Let's see, force.
I can make it.
That has brain. Okay.
I'll be up in about 10 minutes.
That's a keeper. Oh my god, I feel like
Yeah, let me see.
yeah. I feel like one of the monkeys at the beginning of 2001 here.
All right. Creeper reassignment. Who are you sending it to?
I'm putting it on Bob because he's got some brain.
Okay.
He's got more brains than I do right now. Right? And that's his keeper section.
Let me see here. Okay. Now we are going to say
Brain parasite.
okay. We are going to say which one it goes to. Who do you want it to go to?
Expendable crewman, I think. There it is. Okay, that's great. That's
So
awesome.
You choose the person, then you choose the brain.
That's excellent. Okay, thank you very much.
Huh.
Why couldn't I
All right.
put that shit together? Bob, what's the most difficult game you have ever played or you remember playing? The more traumatic, the better.
I don't remember which one it was, but I remember one of I think it was like Raw versus SmackDown or something, where, you know, you get a wrestling game and the first thing you do is...
N64?
No, it was after 64. I remember this vividly. And I remember holy crap. My first opponent was Jerry the King Lawler. And no matter what I did, even though I started off the game raw, like no previous experience whatsoever, I could not beat him. And he was the first opponent in the game. So I tried it again. Could not beat him. I tried it again. Could not beat him. I took the game and I threw it against the wall and took it back to Blockbuster the next day.
What's a Blockbuster?
My mother has already lost at Whamageddon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
One day, huh?
Her entire post, bollocks. Whamageddon.
I think last year I was like maybe an hour into December or something because I was driving around really late.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because there's nothing to do in Tifton.
Sure.
And it just happened.
Was it after Thanksgiving?
No, I mean, is it after Thanksgiving or does it start in December?
It starts December 1st.
It starts December 1st.
Okay.
All right. I don't really know what specifically the situation led to, but I was like, oh, well, at least I don't have to worry about it now. I don't have to worry about it this year because I don't have a car anymore.
Sure.
On the particular show that I'm working right now, if there's any licensed music, it is one of, count them, 3 entire tracks that we hear on a daily basis. Yeah, delicious. Well, I don't have much cause to be listening to like radio stations anymore or anything. Okay. Explain the finer points of this rule to me. If the song in question, it's not like Bloody Mary or something.
No, it is.
It is a little bit.
You're spot on.
Because if you actually say the entire
how do I do the brain transference?
Okay, brain transference.
Oh,
you
great.
Are going to select whichever player you want to swap all your cards and play with.
Ooh.
Okay, how do I select someone? Because
I don't know.
Up
there, can you
there
go to Streamlabs real quick? Or StreamYard? Let me see if I can see.
Yeah.
So see up at the top, it's got my name and Corey's name.
Yeah.
Choose whoever you want.
Okay. Well, that
was
not it.
When I thought we were supposed to set up like
no, the blue and white at the top,
like the very top
underneath, it's your turn.
Screen center, yeah, there it is.
Oh, I see, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what got me last time.
I guess
a little bit.
Or since he knows what he's doing.
Curse your brain parasites!
Oh shit, we swapped. Wait, are our keepers swapping too? Yeah, they are.
Shit.
Everything in play.
Oh
wow.
Shit! Oh shit! The original name that I wanted to give this account was going to be Cretins and Beatons, but then I realized that we had to make our own accounts, so that's how I got lice. These aren't the droids you're looking for, and my keeper is a small moon. All right. Damn, somebody's going to get Robbie the Robot. They win.
This player is not playing. What can I do? Sit on your thumb.
What, not thumbs?
No, just one. Keep the other one free.
Right.
Just in case.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and play 2 cards. Let's do that. I want to do that. Oh, some players may choose to surprise counter to the stars. I'm guessing that's good old JC.
Yep, that'd be me.
Oh, you let me play it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Let me see. I would like to steal a keeper.
Oh, you bitch.
That's right.
Oh, crap.
Nope. Steal that keeper.
Right.
I won this shit.
That was, so that is Flux. Good job. Damn it. I should have canceled that.
I'm not used to winning things. That feels kind of good.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
I'm used to finishing games, not winning them.
So that was game night with the Cretins there. That was pretty fun. We should do this again. That worked really well, actually.
Nice little plot twist at the end, right?
Yeah.
Just give them the old plot twist. Twist that plot. Because it's
Flux.
Because this is Flux. Well, I guess that makes sense.
So that was episode 99.
Oh,
the big triple digits is coming up next.
I'm kind of scared.
When do we want to do that? You mind going back?
Oh yeah.
When do we want to do that, Skip?
Sometime soon. But actually, now let's knock our Christmas episode out first.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I don't even know what we're doing for that.
We're gonna knock without my anus this shit, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I see. For those,
what was it you guys suggested last time? Was it Gift of the Magi or something?
Yeah,
it was Gift of the Magi, and I believe I over enthusiastically volunteered to cut that script up.
Yep.
All right. So, how many weeks have we got before the deadline on that?
Well, it's the first.
Less than 1.
And Christmas is the 25th.
All right.
And it takes me a long time to edit these things.
It takes you a long time to edit these things. So when do we want to do this?
As soon as possible.
Okay. Did you say like by the 15th, maybe?
If we're looking at just the 3 of us, then yeah.
Okay, all right.
So-
The rest of the Cretins. The rest of the Cretins Guild players are all on Christmas vacation this year, right? They're spread across the globe, and
I wouldn't mind just this one time, just doing it, the three of us.
yeah, old school.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that. It was an entertaining but a chaotic experience last year
And before that.
and the year before.
And right, yeah. Catering was having a bit of an issue with keeping everybody
Jay, where are you?
satisfied.
Whoops.
There.
Sorry.
Still here.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. That'll work if it's just three of us.
Right. And we can have all the catering to ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
So
yeah, Corey wins.
I got the belt?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
that was the point.
I forgot. I was like so intent on not sucking too much ass in this. Here's the ironic thing about Mr.
I'm the only one who
Games
gives
all over
a
the place.
shit about that thing.
Yeah, no. People need to know. I'm like I like games are like my fucking thing, right? I got rows of books stacked with like puzzles and fucking brain teasers and shit. Stacks of fucking board games taking up like entire walls in my house, and I don't even want to get to the video game collection. Here's the stone cold truth about this shit. I suck at games, like hardcore. Like,
Yeah, don't say that after winning the belt.
yeah, well, that just makes people feel bad for you because you were holding it, and I was like, I guess you got to come after me with a vengeance next time.
I can't just hand it off to Jay and then have him hand it to you.
Right. All right.
He's right. We haven't perfected the replicator technology yet.
That's true. I mean, you could just throw it really hard, right?
Not with this shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, that was the one that won 4 touchdowns in one game, wasn't it? Unless
you,
I'm getting
defense.
that mixed up with some television lore that I can't quite.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, so do I talk smack to somebody or
Well,
what?
I think you need a champions speech now.
Oh, champion. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Cut a promo.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this promo. Boy, oh boy, does it feel really good to have a fucking belt now. I don't have any pants that I can put it on, so its function is vague to me. But it's really pretty, and I'd like to thank everybody, especially my competitors tonight, for being gentlemanly and scholarly and very polite in the field of friendly competition. Thank you for making this victory possible. And I don't do like shit talk very well.
Coach him, please.
I will.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll do better next time.
Like,
That's our motto. Next time we'll knock it out the park.
Yeah.
Next time we'll at least hit a single.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, yeah, I hit that single. It felt good. Thank you for teaching me how to hit a single.
You have a single and twisted?
Did you have a single and twisted?
And I think on that
note,
grab a Louisville and slug it.
On that note, I think I'm going to wrap things up for the night because I have a wife upstairs with 2 very young puppies that are, I'm sure, causing her nothing but chaos right now.
Yeah.
Such
adorable chaos, though.
Episode 99 in the bag, Christmas special coming up. Bob, thank you so much for getting us together and getting us to play a game tonight. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Hey, let us know in any comments field you can down below what games you have that are difficult for you, that you think are just overtly difficult for no good reason, whether it's a manufactured difficulty or something that's just ridiculously unbalanced like we've experienced here.
Feel free to leave out Dark Souls. Everybody knows.
Yeah, we know Dark Souls is hard, and if you like Dark Souls, you're dumb. Ha 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 ha! I said it.
Oh, I wasn't going that far.
No, I don't give a shit. You have bad taste.
People are like Dark Souls. If you finish Dark Souls.
Find us anywhere on social media
because they don't stick it in any dark holes.
That's not our screen names anywhere on social media.
Right.
Well, except Corey's OnlyFans.
Awesome.
But you can find us on the internet. We are the Cretins Guild. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
I stick it in
YouTube,
holes,
Yelp, Tout. Yelp? I've never used Yelp before.
The Cretins Guild
2 out of 3 stars.
That's a new one.
That'd be amazing.
That was an accident. I'm pretty happy with that accident.
No, this is how it would work. We positively review places that we actually legitimately like to go, and then they find out, and then they ban us.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm down.
That'd be a gimmick.
All right, you can follow all of our individual accounts online as well. Corey has a Loser Got Lost on Instagram. Bob, you can find him at Skipper Bob's Breakdowns on YouTube. He is an Orlando lifestyle vlogger and does some amazing stuff. And you can find me on YouTube as well. I am SquarePegs. I am the one without Sarah Jessica Parker, and I will be happy to talk your ear off about the video games I am terrible at. So as always, I have been Jay. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight and just reveling in our filth. Thank you so much to Bob and Corey for being here. And until next time, we say to all your dogs and cats, welcome to the guild.